What is feminism? There's a lot of different definitions out there. Dictionary.com defines feminism as being the doctrine advocating social, political, and all other rights of women equal to those of men. Well, I can't say I agree with Dictionary.com on this one, at least not entirely. There are still problems with women not having equality to men, especially in pay, especially in the corporate world. But for the most part, we have the rights, politically and socially, that men have. We can have the same jobs as men. We can be the CEO of a company, we can be a firefighter, we can be whatever we want to be. And politically, we are allowed to be politicians, and we are certainly allowed to vote, thanks to the suffragists in the turn of the century. But there are still some problems out there. Now, what I think the definition of feminism should be is a woman's right to choose exactly who she wants to be, and to be proud of being a woman. Now, some women have told me that they think that women who become housewives are anti-feminist. Well, I think that's anti-feminist to say, because the idea that because you're a woman, you need to be better than being a housewife, that you should not be able to stay at home with your kids. You instead need to be out there in the workforce and becoming a CEO. I think that's silly. Because women should be allowed to choose whatever it is they want to do, even if it means taking on traditional gender roles in the house. As long as they're happy, I don't see how that's a problem. Women should be allowed to be whatever they want to be and do whatever they want to do, and not be told that because they're a woman, they need to fulfill a certain role. From the very rabid feminist perspective, that role is that of a strong, independent woman who doesn't need a man. From the perspective of a very traditional man, it's staying at home and being under the thumb of a man and having children. Neither of those roles need to be completed. You can do that if you want to, if that's what makes you happy, go for it. But it shouldn't be about having to do one thing or another. It should be about choosing to do whatever makes you happy. As a woman, I'm not going to be a housewife anytime soon, but I'm glad I have the opportunity to choose that route if I'd like to. I'm also happy that I'm allowed to choose to go into business or whatever I want to do. I'm able to make that choice as a woman. And I think that's what women have been fighting for generations, is just the right to choose, to be exactly what they want to be. And I think that's what feminism is all about.